Hello, my name is Nicole Sheckman. I am a tattoo artist and I own Eternal Sunshine Tattoos in Sola Salons in Wall, New Jersey. I have a little script here, so sorry if I'm looking down here. I opened my studio 3 years ago, and honestly it's been a dream come true. I never thought that I would one day be able to work for myself and have the peace that I've found. Before opening up my studio, I had 4 years of tattoo experience from working in 3 street shops. By my first year apprenticing, I was running the shop's second location entirely by myself, and I started to develop a sense of running a business from there. My father has also owned a mechanic shop for the past 20 years, so he's given me a lot of tips and tricks on how to run a business also. Somewhere along the way, I developed a neurological disorder called multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed at 19. To give a short synopsis of what that was like, I went blind, I went numb, and then I eventually found a medicine that worked well for me, and now I'm in remission. Thank God. It was very difficult for me to move forward from the diagnosis, and I found that I didn't have the freedom that I needed when I was working for someone else. MS is a selfish beast, and sometimes it can't be tamed without dropping what you're doing, and many people don't understand this because it's difficult for people to understand something that they can't see. Because my disease is invisible, it was very difficult for me to convince my bosses that I wasn't able to perform well as a tattooer. And I think we can all agree that it's important for the person who is performing a permanent service on someone to at least be in a good mood, for the sake of the quality of the work. After years of struggling, I met Angel. Yes, her name is actually Angel. She came to see me one day for a tattoo, and I was incredibly sad. I felt stuck. Just really was not in a good mental space. It was hard to hide it, and it was very difficult to go through. But I felt really comfortable with her to the point where I could confide in her. And she told me about Sola. And the rest was history. For me, it was like the light at the end of a tunnel. I think it only took me about a week after I spoke with her to sign the lease. And then from there, I just kind of felt like a rocket. I felt excited for the first time in a long time, and I was so proud of myself for having the courage to move on and the bravery to, branch out and do something different. I was 22 when I opened, and I'm 25 now, and I don't really see myself ever looking back. To be able to be vulnerable in a tattoo shop is truly a gift, and I'm very grateful to every single one of my clients for sharing their souls with me. I feel like that I've not only blossomed as an artist, but also blossomed as a woman. I also want to say that I'm mostly grateful to my parents for their unwavering support and trust throughout the years. I'm a first-generation American with a once very poor family who comes from Belarus, and the culture of tattooing is not exactly accepted in everyday society, so I'm really grateful that they kind of trusted me with this dream. I find my strength and inspiration comes from them and their stories of the old country, and I'm very proud of the way that they raised me. To answer the questions in the prompt, what does being part of the Sola community mean to you? It means a lot. So much so that I almost went to war with the health department so that I could open up my studio. So I am definitely like a ride or die. What does becoming the face of Sola mean to you? It means a lot. I've never been considered for anything like this, so I'm very, very flattered, and I think that I would do a really great job. What do you wish to share with the industry? I honestly am an open book. I will share just about anything. It honestly kind of just depends on the questions that are asked of me. And what advice would you share with other independent beauty pros? I would say don't forget to put yourself first. Don't forget to take care of yourself and your body and your mind and your soul. People come to you, expecting your absolute best. And sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So as long as you are open and honest with your clients and everything, and just say like, hey, I'm not really feeling so good today. Maybe we take like a mental health day. I'll see you maybe next week or something. I think that is honestly better than either messing up someone's tattoo or ruining someone's hair or doing anything of the sort. So yeah, thank you very much for your consideration, and thank you to Tina for the nomination, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.